Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, not Spider-Man, Aquaman. Hello everybody, my name is Wattles and welcome back to the Minecraft Guide. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing good, and it's episode 70. It's time to start a huge new project that is going to last many episodes, probably kind of in a way, and it's something that you guys have been wanting for a long time. Today, it is finally time we begin Operation Villager Hideout, or Castle. I can't decide what I want to call it, or Village or Village. Maybe we'll do Village or Village. I like alliteration. So, I think first we should probably... Oh, this is going to be risky. We're going to fly. Oh, ow. Let's try it again. We're going to fly around and talk about stuff. Today, we're going to build something kind of unrelated, but related to our village, and it will probably sit over here in this area. But the thing that we're going to build soon, that I can't talk about for some reason, is probably going to be over here in the swamp. So, we're building a project that is, kind of like, I guess, a checkpoint. We're going to build a hospital today, and then after that, we'll start talking about villagers and curing and, trading halls, iron farms, breeders, villagers. Lots and lots of villager stuff. I think it's time. The goal is to hopefully get a villager of every single profession with good trades, and the good trades is the big thing, or at least good prices. Not every villager profession has trades that I actually like and that I could actually use, so we'll just get one of every single one, and then the ones that really matter will get good prices, or good trades, like mending, and you know what I mean. If I sound a little different, it's because maybe I am a little different. I woke up today and I just don't recognize myself. I think I might be different, and also my throat is hurting. So it's probably one of those two things. Now, I have lots of random things, and those random things will help us with today's build. Unfortunately, for those of you who are fans of Villager Village and only Villager Village or Villager Hideout or Villager whatever I call it, you are going to be disappointed because there won't be much more on that today. We're going to drop it and start talking about the build. So today's build is going to be a hospital. What am I going, or I guess not a hospital, a doctor's office. A hospital's a little grand. What are we going to do with, this thing? Well, of course, fight the world lag. We are going to heal our world of all of its problems and fix it. And yeah, that's actually not the plan. That's right. Going off the script here. So, this hospital is hopefully going to be used for curing villagers up, basically, and then transporting them over to wherever they are actually going to live. They won't live over here, probably, and I've decided the villagers won't live over here in our town, even though it would be cool, for one big reason. The reason? Raids, pillagers, mean bullies, letting them get the best of me, unfortunately, and keeping the villagers away, because I can only imagine what would happen if a raid was triggered on our town. Like, imagine that, like a wave spawns on top of the library, or like randomly over here, or something, you know, you just can't really predict where they're going to spawn, and I'd rather not deal with a raid, basically, in this whole base town thing. I don't think it would be good. So we won't put any villagers, probably. Maybe. We'll see. I changed plans a lot, but as of right now, no villagers live in our town. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys were guessing that would happen, but nope, unfortunately not. I can't. The bad guys, they're just too rude, too mean. So something like this is fine for now. It's kind of a small build. Today's episode, at this point, you probably have noticed, is a bit of just a buildy episode. Something for fun, something cool before we start talking about farms and kind of technical aspects and elements of Minecraft. Minecraft is a game that kind of keeps on going. That's what I love about it. You could be, months into your world like we are. We've been in this world since April, and you could still come up with brand new things and just things. Brand new things to do. That's the best way to put it, and that's kind of what we're trying to do today. With the series, I always like to try and switch things up a little bit, right? And do like a buildy episode, and then like a farm technical episode, and then like exploration thing from time to time, something like that, things like that. So today's a buildy episode before the big project. Now the office, the doctor's office, I don't need it big, and I was thinking something flat with white terracotta because it looks really clean and professional. Lots of windows, and then maybe this light gray on the edges to sort of create a border, an outline, give some variation to the build, because I think if we built this out of the pinkish white block, it would look weird. It would just look like I'm building a sheep head or something. This is a build that we might come back and modify quite a bit because I just don't know about it and really it. So we could do something like this for the shape, and then you see, I'd like to have beams. Well, let's do this. Let's go over here on this side and put like a front, if you will. So 3 maybe, or maybe the front door is over here. So we kind of can link right up to the town. So we'll say front door right there. Then this could be just like a turn, I guess. And then we could do another quarter. And then this part could go pretty much straight back, a question mark. Let's see. We'll put that there, and we'll just extend the back, I think. So 1, 2, window there, and then we go 1, 2 there, and then we could do corner, and then we'll just link it up over there and make it work. Now, I just realized that I completely forgot to say something that I wanted to say in the intro of the video, just to let some of you know that are maybe here looking for zombie curing stuff. That's going to be next episode. It's not this episode, and at this point in the video, it is pretty far in, and you, as a viewer, would probably be pretty angry with me if you watched all the way to this point, only to find out right now, at this moment, that villager zombie curing, that's not in this video. So I'm sorry if you've watched this far into the video, however far this is, and you're just now getting the news that you're on the wrong video. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it to you. I really didn't mean to. I try and be not too oh no. Oh no. Oh, the subreddit's not gonna like this. Oh, just don't look at it, guys. This is gonna be the tricky part. How in the world am I going to do the roof of this build? Oh boy, I didn't think about that. I did. I tried to think about it. So when building with terracotta, you don't have as many options as normal. A lot of Minecraft's blocks fit into a medieval theme very, very well, but a modern theme, that's a little bit harder to work with. We could go with quartz. Quartz might work, but quartz is also expensive, and I am cheap. Smooth stone works pretty well. The stuff looks really modern. Stone would even potentially work, but with the color scheme that we're working on, it might be better to do a boring, but very fancy, don't get me wrong, very, very fancy, flat roof. We might want to just kind of curve the thing over, then make it flat. Might be the best way to do it. Ooh, I don't know. We could get like an angle going in there, maybe with slabs. Let's try that. Let's try that out. Aha. No. Thank you, though. No. We're gonna pull that right on out. And honestly, I might have to make a switch. I just might have to come back in here with white concrete instead. I'm looking at this pink building, and it is pink. Yes. Don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the pink building. I have some contemplating to do. Some long, deep contemplating to do. I'll be right back. And some time later, lots of contemplating on everything. Lots of contemplation, yes. I have come up with this, a slightly less pink, more white, more bright build that is our villager doctor's office, the villager healing station. So it's an A, there's an A in the build again. I'm not too sure about this whole part of the build. I just don't know quite yet. I'm leaning towards probably changing it up and, doing like a proper door here or something. I really don't know. But let's move to the inside of the build. I forgot to say that this build is going to be, or will have some redstone things in it, probably, most likely, definitely, because I'm doing it right now live on camera. So, some sticky pistons. Let's go ahead and incorporate these into the build. We'll do 2 down into the ground like that, and then we need a little bit more light gray because we're building a back door. The plan is to use this building to cure up zombie villagers. I think I said that part already. Now, that means we need to kind of contain them, control them, and to do that, we need a chamber that we can move them into. This chamber can be a little tricky sometimes. It's kind of difficult to actually contain mobs in Minecraft. If you've ever tried it, you probably know. They just wander and misbehave. I think by adding like a back door onto where we move the zombies in through, or by building a back door that we can move zombies in through, excuse me, our life should get a little bit easier. So that means we need to wire up these sticky pistons right here over to something in the front where I can just pull a lever and say, boom, you guys are turned on, and the zombie is trapped inside of whatever chamber we actually set up in just a minute. I think we could just run a line probably over to... how do I want to do this? We could do a little torch switch somewhere in here, maybe in the corner, if I were to fix this so I can pull the gray, or the light gray blocks out. Yeah, You're coming with me? Thank you very much. Okay. Now look, I usually recommend making your redstone lines on something that is not dirt, but guess what I'm not doing today? I'm not doing it. So we place a redstone dust, a torch, and then a line going over to our pistons, and our pistons are powered. Now, with this dust below a block that has a lever on it, when we pull the lever, the dust is turned on, the torch is off, and the door is open. Now, the only con to doing it like this is this little redstone particle effect that is going to happen when we have the door open, like that. It's a thing, but if you don't mind, then you're good to go. Now, I am on team I don't mind, so that's fine. Now we need to make a chamber in here. This is going to be where we move the zombies into in the next episode and bring them back to life. It needs to have iron bars and a bed to speed up the changing process, and it needs to also have a dispenser where we can drop a boat out, because I'm thinking that we can maybe lure a zombie into this area and then dispense a boat so it doesn't move, and then do all of our stuff that we need to, maybe? I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're going to give it a shot. Now, the rest of the floor in this building can probably just be stone slabs, or smooth stone slabs, excuse me, because those look really, really clean and doctor's office-y. Birch slabs would work in a build like this too, and maybe we'll do some birch slabs in the entrance, or you know what? No. We're gonna do the stone slabs in the entrance, right? Because it's a stone floor, and you would walk in and wipe your feet, hopefully, before you go into the doctor's office. And the rest of the build, we'll do the birch floor, because we have not used, like, any birch wood in, like, any of our builds. And that's probably got the birch wood feeling pretty sad. If the woods had an emotion, it would be sad because it's not being used. So birch wood out here, which will be fine. and then something else in the cage. I'm thinking the cage will be this little corner. After we heal our zombie villager, we'll climb into the cage, I guess, and row the boat out of the way. Put the boat over here in like a waiting room, I guess, and then eventually we'll move our villager probably over to the water and off to wherever we need to move it to. No, can we streamline this in a way and say dispenser there next to the door, and could we put a boat into that dispenser with the door closed, and then it stays inside of this area? Let's say doors closed, boat in. Oh. Can we not dispense boats anymore? I thought we could place boats with dispensers. It wouldn't be a dropper. A dropper would drop it. Maybe there's no room? Is that it? I swear you could dispense boats. Aha. Oh. It needs to be in water? Because a boat doesn't go into land, right? So if we do this, and then... yep. That's the problem. Dang. That's too bad. So, unfortunately, I think that idea is scrapped, but that's okay. I have come up with a new, probably better idea, actually. So, we need our iron bars in here to speed up the whole curing time, and this is something that we're going to get into, like, in a lot more depth next episode. So don't worry, if you don't really understand any of this, it's okay. So the iron bars like that, then we can do a slab here, and we can sneak through this, but the zombies, or at least fully grown zombies, cannot. So to recreate what we're going to do, we're going to run in here, zombie will chase me, I'll crouch, hit the lever, and then boom, we're in here, zombie should be in there, then we can throw the potion, feed the apple, and we should be good to go. So there we go. That should probably work. Now I just need to figure out what I want to do in this corner. This is like a weird gap there. I don't really like that. I don't know if I want to do white here, because it ruins the symmetry, right, of this door. So, oh boy, maybe just more iron bars in there. It's such a minor thing, but it's got to be right. So there we go. Something like that. That should be fine. Then we need a bed. Beds will actually speed up this whole healing process as well. So if we grab just a bed and throw it, maybe there, that should be fine. That should speed everything up. Then we can just go ahead and take the extra bars and go all the way up to the ceiling, I guess. Kind of a little bit more like a prison than a doctor's office, but it's fine, it's cool, it's good. Now we need to go ahead and get the other things inside of this build that we would need, which include brewing stands to make potions, a crafting table to make crafts, and then just decorations, and also kind of a holding area or a waiting area where we can move villagers over to. And by the way, once we have a villager that's cured in here, we'll probably just break the bars and move it out. That's probably going to be the easiest way to do that. So potion thing, that's cool. Then crafting table maybe here, and we'll put some trapdoors around it to make it kind of match. Then we definitely need like a waiting bench or something, and I moved the table in here. The waiting bench can be done with some white beds, 2 to be exact. Where do we want to put it? Oh, and we can definitely do the carpet trick in here. We'll place, we could do like a red rug, just probably in the middle of this room. That would be fine. And we can do the jack-o'-lanterns underneath this rug. That would light this whole area up and would be perfect. And we could do probably another rug in the entrance area, maybe a red one this time, or a white one, excuse me, this time. Same trick though. Jack-o'-lanterns. We need a lot of those. I think for the windows, we'll do plain, clear glass. That would work really well and kind of stick with our whole modern doctor's office-y theme. And then I'm trying to create something over in the front right there. That'll be like, I guess, a reception area. Not that the people coming here, the creatures coming here even have a choice, though, so I don't know. Maybe I just leave it open. It might look better like that. Probably. Now, a place like this is definitely going to need some high security. Once we have a villager inside of here, the zombies will definitely be drawn to it, so we'll do iron doors wherever we have doors, which is on the front and the back of the build like that, so no accidents happen. It would be absolutely terrible if we were to heal up a villager and then a zombie comes back in and ruins it all and makes it sad for me, so we need to make sure things are safe. Oh, you know what this build needs? I definitely need a sign. Duh, how did I not think about that? We absolutely need a sign on this thing. What can we do that with? Definitely red wool and maybe white wool as well. That could work pretty well. And maybe we could support it with light gray terracotta. That's a good idea. Is it gonna work? I sure hope it will. Let's see. We'll just go straight down into the ground and straight down into the ground. It's centered in the middle of these two windows. I don't know. It's like an interesting touch to the build. Is it necessary? I don't know, though. It kind of just stands out weird, oddly. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. I don't know if I really like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the details and then the outside of this build, and I'll show you guys what I end up with. I think the build as a whole is just about done now, so I think it's time to just focus in and get those final details inside and out in. Welcome to the Zombie Doctor. Oh yeah, This here, my friends, is the Zombie Doctor. So let's go ahead and take a visit and see what I guess the doctor's office has inside. We walk in. There's an entry room with a table for your sword. You leave the sword at the door. Then we have a plant and an extra chest. Then inside of here we have another chest with supplies. I'll probably leave things in here that would help with the, I guess, healing process. We have our control right there. Then just pretty much an open waiting room. The plan is to, again, cure zombie villagers, move the villagers over here, like in a boat, for waiting, and then, once we're ready, we drop the sword again, then go outside, move the boat outside somehow, don't know how I'm going to do that, and then sail off and away to wherever I need to move the new villagers over to. I moved the sign over to the side of the building instead. I decided that looks a whole lot better over there instead of sitting on top, and then yeah, I just kind of terraformed and decorated this whole area up so we have a nice little doctor's office. I think it turned out pretty well, and that means that it's time to go ahead and take a look at today's comment of the day. Episode 70, the bacon potato. Wattles, when are you going to name Big and Bark? I forget which is which, and you know, I forget which is which too, so I think today is the day that we officially throw a name tag on Big and Bark, and never forget ever again. Good call. Thank you, Bacon Potato. Alright, the anvil's not looking too hot. We'll go ahead and do Big. There we go. And Bark. There we go. And no anvil breaking today. Not bad, not bad. So Big, you are... This is Big. And then Bark is the yellow one. I hope that's right. Somebody go back and check. That's probably not right. I hope that's right. I hope I didn't call my dogs the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and update. No, not that map. This map really quick. There we go. Half of the doctor's office and the other half. And there we go. Thank you all for watching. My name is Wattles. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Minecraft Guide. If you did, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'd like to send a special shout out, a special thank you to Ground Crazy May today. Thank you. And get ready for some villager projects beginning officially next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.